let's unpack this. Today, we're doing a deep dive into some sources that paint this, well, incredible picture of ultimate kingship. We're focusing on Zechariah chapter 14, really digging into what this vision tells us about, true spiritual desire.
Absolutely. And the foundation for all of this, it's right there in Zechariah 14, verse 9. It just states it plainly. The Lord will be king over all the earth. On that day, the Lord will be one, and his name one. That's the end point, the ultimate reality. It sort of sets the whole stage, doesn't it?
It really does. And Zechariah, he doesn't just leave it as some abstract concept. Starting in verse 10, he gets very specific, very physical about Jerusalem's future. The analysis points out how it's going to be secure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Elevated within these specific boundaries mentioned, and crucially, never again facing that kind of total destruction. It stays put.
Yeah, aloft, as the text says. But then you see the flip side. For those who oppose this kingdom, it's severe. The sources go into detail about this devastating plague. It hits those warring against Jerusalem, their flesh, eyes, tongue rotting while they're standing. It's graphic.
Wow. Yeah. And not just the plague, but also this great panic causing them to turn on each other.
Exactly. Total chaos among the attackers.
Yeah.
And it even extends to their animals. Horses, mules, camels. The same plague hits them. It's an absolute, undeniable judgment.
And amidst that chaos, there's this mention of wealth, gold, silver, garments being collected by Judah from the surrounding nations. So you get security, judgment, and, well, spoils.
Right, and connecting that to the bigger picture, all these intense physical details, the security, the plague, the wealth they serve, to underline the absolute certainty of this coming kingdom. It's not negotiable. Which then forces us, I think, to ask the deeper question the sources raise. Okay, if this future is so guaranteed, what is the true beauty we should actually be looking for within it?
That's where our reflective materials really shift the focus, isn't it? Because, we tend to imagine heaven or the kingdom with, like, golden streets, crystal walls, all the physical splendor. But the sources seem to say, hold on, that's not really the main event.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the true beauty.
Precisely. That's the key insight. The true essential beauty isn't the scenery, it's the presence of the Lord himself. It's him.
Okay, but I have to push back a bit here. If Zechariah spends time detailing the collection of gold and silver, doesn't that suggest the physical rewards are pretty important? Why would the sources downplay them?
That's a great point. It's a kind of tension, isn't it? I think the sources suggest the physical wealth and security are more like signs. They're the undeniable proof that the kingdom is real, that God's presence is guaranteed. But they aren't the goal itself. Think of it like going to see an amazing musician. You might notice the cool stage lights, the venue, whatever. But the real value, the thing you're truly there for, is the musician's artistry, their presence, the music itself. The physical stuff confirms the event, but the person is the point.
Okay, I see that distinction. The physical guarantees point towards the ultimate value, which is God himself. That makes sense. And it connects directly to David, right? Psalm 27, verse 4. Centuries earlier, he seemed to get this.
Exactly. David says, "One thing I ask from the Lord, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and seek him in his temple." That's it. Not the temple's gold, but the Lord's beauty.
So that's the model for what we should really desire.
Yeah.
Gazing on his beauty.
Yes. The sources frame this focus on God's presence as the, quote, ultimate treasure for his people. It means our deepest hope shouldn't be tied up in the created things, however glorious, but in the Creator himself.
So it really puts a choice before you, the listener. Are you deep down longing for the glitter of heaven, the setting, the rewards, or are you longing for the glory of God himself? Zechariah 14 guarantees the kingdom is coming. David, in Psalm 27, helps define what our hearts should be seeking within that guaranteed future.
Mm-hmm. So maybe the final thought to leave you with today is this. Considering the sheer certainty and, honestly, the intensity of Zechariah's vision,
Right.
the guaranteed safety, the stark judgment, the final rain, what might actually change in your day-to-day life right now if your single greatest desire became just knowing and seeing the beauty of the Lord more fully? Something for you to chew on.